of our drum compression techniques videos. Part 1 and Part 2 are linked below. So we'll be looking at the room and the reverb today. So we've got two room mics and we've set them up into a bus, and we've got an EQ on there just to get rid of some rings and to bring out the highs in the cymbals and the snare. So on the bus we've got the Pro Comp compressor, which doesn't have a very high ratio. It's doing kind of similar things to what we were doing with the overheads, so it's just tightening up that sound but also giving the mix a bit more space. It also helps it complement the kit sound nicely. So if I just solo the room drums for you here, we'll take out the room smash and then give you some room drums as well. So first we'll show you without and then with. As you can hear, it's quite a nice capture, but with the Pro Comp it just kind of helps the hi-hat come out a little bit more within the mix.
Okay, so moving on to the room smash, we've got another EQ on here which is taking out most of the low end, as we don't want the lows from the kick and the snare to take the impact from this compressor. So we're using a BF76 and we're doing a bit of a smash compression, so we wanted to affect the mids and highs from the room rather than getting low end impact. So we've ended up with quite a raw, harsh sound. I'll just show you what it sounds like with it on and then I'll bypass it for you so you can hear the difference. So as you can hear, we've got that harsh sound that we were trying to go for. I'll just let you have a listen, see what it sounds like in the mix, and I'll bypass both compressors on the room there so you can hear the difference. So as you can hear, it's just tightening up the kit a bit, giving us a bit more power and letting us hear the room.
Moving on to the reverb, which we have here on an auxiliary track. As you can see at the bottom of the sends lists, we have several different drum tracks sending to the reverb. As we move down the mix window, each one of these sends has a different level sending to the reverb auxiliary track. This one here is bypassed as we're trying to emulate a room sound rather than add reverb to one. So through bypassing it, we can show you what the reverb is doing. So we have two compressors on this reverb bus, both of them being the standard Pro Tools compressor. The first one is just tightening up the transients a little bit, and the second one is a sidechain compressor to the kick drum, which we have put a send onto bus 1. So basically this is just going to make the verb pump a little bit, so you'll be able to hear the cymbals pump out every time a kick drum is hit. So this will give the drum kit a bit of drive and a bit of a new flavour as well. So I'll just show you what the verb sounds like now then. It's a little bit quiet, so I'll just turn it up a bit for you here. And I'll just take the compressors off for you as well. As you can hear, it's quite a low signal with the first compressor just raising the volume here a little bit. And then you can hear the pump with this one. And that brings us to the end of this video. In the next video, we're just going to review everything that we've done, and to play us out, we'll just give you the whole kit sound with reverb.